Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna do something different, which is I'm gonna review this Judge Mecha from the Zero Gravity Studio. So for those who didn't know, actually this Judge Mecha, have been releasing the promo pics of their kit back in the October, and from the first time I look at the kit promo pics, I just like fall in love with it, just because of the Zero Gravity Studio just make this kit exponentially good. The design they did, and it just brings out the aesthetics what all of us mecha model kit builder wants. The wings, the weapon, the detailing, it have all this stuff, but looks can get you so far, but the most important thing is the practicality behind it. So I'm just gonna do an unboxing. So let's get into the unboxing first, right? So first we take a look at the box from the outside, which is a goddamn masterpiece. And for those who did build a China kit before, you know that a lot of third-party or bootleg kit doesn't have this kind of artistic box. Just the box is very simple. But Zero Gravity Studio, they have a really beautiful, artistic, some kind of drawing of this beautiful kit. On the outside, you have the Judge Mecha, and the background, I think it's a little bit messy for me. I really don't like, a very busy background, something like that. But I think they just did it, in honesty, I think it's quite good. And at the side, you can see this is Chinese character, which means judge. On the upper side, on the right side, you can see this Zero Gravity, which is the name of the studio that are making this kit. So this is basically the first kit, the debut kit. I think it's goddamn awesome, because after this, I think the Zero Gravity will release the figure, more like a figure, not the model kit, from their promo kit. I don't know when, maybe next year or maybe end of this year, but who knows. But I prefer this model kit rather than a figure. Okay, so at the side, you have this kind of like Bandai kind of box. On the side, you have this the completed version of Judge Mecha from the front view and from the rear view. So they just give you an idea of how this kit looks if you finish building it. So I think from the base, building, without any extra effort, without any painting, I think this kit looks really awesome. All the details, it really like pops out. And on the back of the background of the box, you have this some kind of black and white artistic behind it. And then you have some Chinese character, and they are good enough because they want to sell this kit internationally, and they have this some kind of things that you can read. They have they explain that you have a die casting framework made of alloy, and then they have special base perfect for displaying the product. Yeah, you have base. They explain they got a weapon specially fair, and then they also have a warning signs or marking sign. So it's basically just a very good impression of this kit. Outside they just explain it what this kit comes with. So we have this weaponry, which is look like a sight to me, and then they have this crystal blue special beam effect for the axe, and also for the arm weapons. So on the side, they say completely new design beyond imagination, and of course they did mean it by that. This is new design. It's not like something that you can get in the Gundam series. And of course, if Bandai release this kind of kit, it's gonna be like $800 or something like that. I don't know, but yes, completely new design and beyond imagination. So this is basically what Mecha model kit builder dream of, something that we always dream of. That's why I got this kit. It's so goddamn beautiful, right? Okay, so on the side you have a copy from the front of the box, so basically the same. And then that's enough, like maybe. So at the other side, you have some kind of poses that they show that you can do when you complete the kit. So what you say, you have a rich joint rotation position. The backpack is so versatile, and then you have some kind of wing kind of effect, like some kind of freedom kind of vibe, and then you have this Ultron kind of vibe, and then this wing is really versatile. If the name is high output long range cannon, some kind of bullshit name that they put in here. And they have multiple lumbar joints are movable, so means that you have movable multiple back joints. And then the weapon's name is Sickle of Trial. I don't know what that means. And then have close range interference wrist beam. So we have this kind of beam. So they just highlight what the weapon that this kit have. And you got this small image on the side of it, just show all the runner. So we have all the runners in a lot of it, and have this base stand, and also they give separate alloy die-cast frame. And on the side you have this some warning, instruction manual, and all this kind of. So I'm gonna open it, right? So you have a lot of runners in there, so I'm gonna just show later all the runners. This box is quite heavy. It weighs around 1.3 kilogram, so which means that you have a lot of runners in there. And then what is the special thing about this kit? It have this die-cast alloy frame. So it comes with different box. So the technology actually came from the high resolution model, which is Bandai release kit. They have a few of it, like Gundam, you got S3 Noir, S3 Red Frame, Barbatos, and also Wing. They have the high resolution model, which means that they have the pre-built inner frame. So the good thing about this is that the kit is more stable. The joint is more have more positional and more, you can move it more. You have a better joint, you have a better possibility. But the cons is that you have less build experience because you don't start to build the inner frame from scratch, which means you already got the inner frame, you just need to put an armor on. But the good thing about this kit, you have a very big wing and also weapons that you can assemble from scratch. So I think it's not really about the building experience anymore, and this thing is actually a very good idea and also a good thing for us Mecha Model Kit builder, because we always want a beautiful kit who can pose really well. So did it serve the purpose? Yes, you know, they did make it serve the purpose. You know, we have this alloy inner frame which comes in this different box, so we're gonna just take a look from it. So from the box we have this kind of stickers, which is a water decal sticker. So this is really good. Water decal is like a top tier kind of decal in every model kit. You know, you have a standard sticker, you have dry decals, which is not too bad but not so good, but a little bit of hassle when put it on. But then you have these water decals, which is my absolute favorite. But if you want to apply, you have a little bit of technique of it. So I think it's generous of them enough to give this water decal. So it's really beautiful, right? Okay. So you have this inner die-cast frame. So I think the box inside the box is also have some kind of, you know, design on it. It's kind of look like it's very premium, but you know, you can get this kit about like $70, and in Malaysia about 350 or 330 for pre-order. But right now, because of the production is stopped, you know, they already released this kit. I think you can see that people mark up the prices. In Malaysia, it's cost around 400, like 415 ringgit, like that. So I think if you don't get it as a pre-order, I think you know, it's such a big loss. Okay, so this is basically the pre-built metal inner frame or alloy. Alright, okay, I'm a little bit afraid, you know, to like, you know, manipulate these things. So just need to know where's the front and where's the back. So this is the back, right? This is probably the back, and because you have this kind of bag for the backpack. And then they did say that the neck, you know, the neck of this is quite fragile, you know, so you need to actually check it first once you got your package to see if there's a broken neck. So the neck is quite nice. You know, the neck is movable, right? Up in front, yeah, okay. Then you have this hand, alright. And all these joint have this kind of metallic color on it, so it's really beautiful, you know. So this thing might expose when you build this kit, so you know, you have this kind of exposed metallic frame. So I think the idea that they made this part metallic is that when you put the outer frame, they expose this kind of metallic paint on it, so it's really beautiful. And then you have a joint, die cast joint here, and then you have screw in there, and then the leg also, you know, you have this kind of metallic outside of it, and then this is a plastic. So it's kind of mixture of plastic, you know, but it's a high quality plastic if you ask me. So yeah, it's kind of ratchety joint there. Yeah, alright, okay. So I'm a little bit afraid to like very hassle with this kit, because you know, when you don't pre-build it, you doesn't know the potential of the kit, you know, because all of this seems really tight. Yeah, you get, you know, quite a rotation here, a 360 rotation before you put any armor on it, you know, because there's nothing to obstruct it. And then yeah, okay, then you have this neck. So it's kind of ratchety movement, but it can do like a full spread, so it's not really bad. It's really good, you know, because I've never bought that high resolution model because it's too expensive for me. But yeah, I think this thing have the same exact thing, you know. So yeah, right, it's impressive, really impressive, right? Okay, the knee joint is really strong. From the looks of it, it's really strong, right? Okay, so yeah, you have quite a full band of knee, and then yeah, this part, the thigh doesn't have any movement. Yeah, I have this rotating, but it doesn't have any extra joint movement on the hip, just on the hip on the upper side, and then knee. And also yeah, I have this kind of side to side pivot. You know, it's actually very important for kit to have a pivot, because when you spread the leg, you need to, you know, have the kit to pivot inward so that the kit can be very stable. So actually pivot is really important features of ankle joint. So you have back and front, so I think that's okay. From pre-built inner frame, I think this kit really served the purpose, you know. Sometimes not, you know. But I don't know the quality of it when, you know, you complete building this kit and you pose it, and then I don't know how long the metal inner frame will stay, you know, will stay tight or will stay stable. You know, it might be loose over time, but you know, definitely better than a normal built from scratch inner frame, you know. So yeah, all the joints are really tight. Right. So if you see from the proportion itself, you can see it from the proportion. The leg is really long, so that's what makes this kit really beautiful, because you know, the robot maker or something, a proportion depends on, you know, the proportion of his body. So when you have long leg, actually you have more beautiful proportion than a very, you know, humanoid kind of proportion with same body length with leg. You know, that kind of proportion makes a kit, you know, not really beautiful. But you have a proportion long on the leg, you know, the kit is more beautiful. You know, you have this kind of maker looks. So yeah, I think this kit is nice. So that's all for the inner frame. Just make it stand right here. So let's get into the other runners. Those are the runners that are included in the box. So you can see this instruction here. The booklet is, thick than a regular Bandai booklet. So you got a standard listed of the runners that we have, as I've shown in the video earlier, and all the instructions are in Chinese and also English. So it's quite nice. And then at the first frame, it shows the alloy frame, and then you have this kind of black and white colored instruction at front. And right, okay, I think most of the instruction is not just a regular black and white, just a little bit colored on it. Yeah, and it doesn't have any writings, it's just numbers, so you need to be more careful. So yeah, so the instruction is colored. That's not really bright colored, just like a black and whitish hue. So the quality of the booklet is thick, so it's really nice. It means that you can't just if you pour water on it, it will not get really destroyed or wet, something like that. So it's kind of very thick booklet. So we have quite thick booklet. On the back we have the finished product, and but it doesn't have any markings instructions, I think. Yeah, it doesn't have any marking instruction. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't have any marking instruction on the end of it. As regular Bandai, you have this marking instruction at the end, so you have quite an idea where to put the stickers. They just provided the stickers, but they don't really show where the marking should be. But I think on the outside of the box, also a plain mecha, doesn't have any instruction in it. But yeah, I think that's all. But I think the booklet, not just the inner alloy frame looks premium, even the booklet itself, it really looks premium. So the certain instructions that are in Chinese, they have a translation of it, so it's really quite helpful. And yeah, so this kit have a lot of runners, but the thing that I'm most impressive about this kit is that it have a pre-painted eye. Yeah, so it doesn't have to go through the hassle of putting the eye sticker on the runner like you did in Bandai kit. So you already have this pre-painted eye on the runner itself, so it just it makes your job a lot more easier. And then another thing about this kit is that you have extra V-fin. So you have two kind of V-fin, which is in the promo product picture, and also we have this kind of Gundamish V-fin, and these head crests that are in red. So you can choose either to build this kind of head, or you would build the normal kind of head, like in the promo pic. So I think it's quite interesting. We got a lot of runners here. We got white and then blue black. We got dark brown, gray. All the inner frames already built in the alloy inner frame. So a lot of it is I think it's just for the weapons and also the backpack. So let's get to build this thing. So thank you for watching my video. I hope this unboxing just gives you a little bit of clarity of this kit, and if you have the chances to get this kit from certain retailers at reasonable price, I recommend you get it. So I hope that this kit build is gonna be smooth. So thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.